fly this way, you'll see enemies appear. So what you can do, you can activate a couple of skills, and there we go, and then we can start shooting. Like that. Hi everybody on YouTube, Supercider here, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. What you guys are watching is a game called Star Trek Online. As you can see, I've got one character with a straight suit, and I am level 60. Level 60 is also the maximum level within this game, which pretty much indicates what kind of addiction I have towards this game. Let's go inside. We will see the Earth space dock. I will give you a better look of how this actually looks like. You can do that by standing over here. So there are a few areas within this main Federation Earth space dock, which you should know about. Right in front of me is where you can purchase upgrades and ships and basic weapons. Over here you have the exchange, where you can exchange items with other players, or energy credits, which is the main currency within the game. And behind me is the operations deck. Why am I so addicted with this game, you might ask? Well, there are two things you can do within this game. One of these things is what you can see right now. If I press B, you can get us to some kind of sniper mode. You can see a weapon on my back. In the bottom you can see a lot of skills that I can use. You see somebody running by with a pretty badass gun. And this is what they call ground combat. And within this you can, for instance, like somewhere over there you see an enemy. You can go up to that enemy with your gun. You can shoot him, and then you have to complete a few objectives, stuff like that. But they didn't put as much attention to ground combat as they did to space combat. So ground combat is not one of my favorite things to do in this game. You have to do it to complete missions though, so there's that. But like I said, there is also space combat. And like I said, right in front of me, down here, you can buy ships. And ships look a little bit like this. With this ship, you can fly in space. The ship's got weapons on the front. I've got a bunch of lasers, or what they call beam bangs, beam arrays, and a torpedo launcher. It has a deflector, which increases basic stats, impulse engines to fly, warp engines to fly large amounts of distances to space. You got a shield around your ship, of course. They've got 3 weapons in the back, and this is the most important part of your spaceship. These consoles increase either your resistance, your maximum health, or shield capacity, or the maximum damage you can do. So the engineering consoles increase your resistance, science increases your stats, like your whole regeneration rate, or the amount of points your shield has, or your hull for that matter. And technical consoles increase the damage you can do with these weapons. That is basically everything you should know. Besides that, within every ship you get a few battle stations. And within these battle stations you you can equip people that have different skills. And that's about it. Of course, it's a lot more complicated than this. I mean, this is just the basics. This is what you should know to be able to play this game. When you get a little bit more into it, on your way to level 60, I mean, you get stuff like traits, you get stuff like specializations, and these skills you have to consider which one skills you want to be able to do more damage, more defense, etc., etc. But in the basics, all you need to know is that this is how you fill up your ship, and this is how you fill up your stations. Now, I have been looking into a ship which costs money to buy, but I will get to that at the end of this video. I first want to show you what this game is all about, how this game works. I'll be back in a second. We will get fighting. So here we are, inside a battle. This is what you can call something like a raid or a dungeon, where you have to defeat a couple of enemies, do stuff, objectives, you know, just have fun in general. And the battle stations that have been filled up do have skills, and I won't be able to get through all the skills, but the red ones are for damage, the yellow ones are for, you know, emergency power, like repairs and stuff, and these ones, the blue ones, are for science, which can also be heals or buffs or even damage oriented stuff like creating black holes, stuff like that. And this bar, it should be able to increase your speed. If you push this bar or that button, you will go into full impulse. If you fly this way, you'll see enemies appear. So what you can do, you can activate a couple of skills, and there we go, and then we can start shooting like that. And my teammates are a little bit too strong, so these enemies seem like very weak, which they are not, but alright. You can activate more skills if you want to. And now, what you can see is, this is my ship. And surrounding my ship are the shields. Those shields are going down. What you can do is, with the science skills, you can apply those. My shields will go back up. Next to that, I also have a skill that will repair my hull if I'm getting damaged. But that is not the case right now, so we can just continue fighting. Like I said, my teammates are a little bit too strong, so I won't be able to explain and fight at the same time. These enemies are called the Borg, if you're not familiar with anything Star Trek. But I think that everybody has heard about the Borg. So. And if you're not, then, well, this is the Borg. And the Borg are horrible. Horrible enemies. That's why I don't really mind killing them at all. As you can see, my ship is being damaged a little bit. And what I can do now is I can activate this skill, which will get me back up to 100%. So shields are very nice, but they will run out very, very quickly. And then you have to rely on your skills to be able to maintain your ship's hull. which is not really a big problem to a certain point. Unless you're looking at like 10 enemies at once that are shooting on at you, and have you gotten yourself a little bit of a pickle? Especially when enemies get mad at you, then that's not good. For a little ship like this, that is not good. So the ship that I have right now is small, maneuverable, fast. Not flexible though, but it's fast. But it doesn't have a lot of defense. As you can see, my shields are being depleted pretty quickly when these spheres are shooting at me, so as you can see right now. So I will need to get a better ship in the future. And that is why I need some advice about that. Holy shit. That's a little bit too much damage. Let's activate all these things. As you can see, I'm being healed up right now. The regen is pretty crazy. So that is good. So most of these missions you can do consists out of destroying enemies. There we go. That one. Apparently my teammate has left me alone. Why? Because that won't help me. Oh, there we go. So, when you've done enough stuff, you'll get into the, let's say, boss round, I guess. But in this boss round, you have to take out a ship. The ship is pretty big, and I can't kill it alone. The ship can only be taken out with everybody's cooperation. Ship is already taking heavy damage, which is very, very good. That means that my teammates are way more powerful than I am in every possible way. Ship's already going down to about 50% health. And a lot of these battles turn into chaos at some point. At some point you don't know what you're doing anymore, because there's the 3 enemies on this map. There's this thing here, that thing there. In the back there's another ship which needs to be killed or destroyed. That's a lot of stuff. The damage has stopped a little bit. It went pretty quickly in the beginning, but have lost their will to fight, apparently. $17, $16, $15. We can do this. But the ship also has big shields, which makes it immune to any kind of damage. Which also makes it a very tough competitor. But it is done. So there are 2 more enemies that we need to take care of in 1 minute. This bioship is gone. That's good. And then we have this Borg Queen octahedron. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but I'm not English, so you have to forgive me for that. Now this ship is a little bit more, what would you call it, resilient, a little bit more sturdy, I guess. It's not a ship you can easily just take down. So we won't be able to do that, unfortunately. We got 5 seconds left to kill them, which would not be enough. So in the end of the mission, you can also get a few rewards. These are marks which you can use to get reputation with the factions. For this time, I'm going to go with let's enjoy. Don't really know if I need those, but I have to do. And when you're done, you can leave the map and you'll be transported back to where you were. So now I want to come back to buying a new ship, which I need to progress within this game. I have reached the max level. Now I need a ship which I can use with this max level, of course. And I've been looking at a ship which will cost me money, and you can find those ships here. Get a few choices. You got a Guardian, a science vessel, long range science vessel. Then you have these 3: operations, science, and tactical command battle cruisers. I've been looking into this ship, a tactical command battle cruiser. But I need your guys' opinion. Should I buy this ship and play with it? Also let you guys see, review it. I could do all that. But I'm still like thinking about buying it, but I'm not sure yet. Because the ship will cost you 3,000 Zen in-game currency, which equates to actual money. So if you want to buy 3,000 Zen, you have to pay 27 euros, which is about 30 bucks, I believe. So for 30 bucks, you can buy 1 ship, which is pretty steep. So I need you guys' opinion. If you have an opinion, please leave a comment down below, because I would love to hear whether I should buy this ship or not. Maybe there's people out there who have bought a ship like this in the tier 6 range. Can give me their opinion about them. Should I go for them? Should I consider buying other ships? Or I'd love to hear your opinions about it. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed me playing this, please leave a thumbs up or a comment down below saying that you want to see more, because I definitely want to do more if you guys are interested in that. Also, if you're interested in a more, let's say, advanced way of explaining what is all going on within this game, because there's a lot you can do within this game. especially when you're starting out. But when you reach level 60, you'll see the end game stuff, and focus yourself on that. Anyway, let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see anything other than what I've showed you guys. I want to thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like I said, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out, and it also shows me that you appreciate what I've done, and also lets me continue. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you guys soon. And don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.